Chaos Blur. Chaos. This is Bobby Gaines here, otherwise known as Chaos Blur, and if you love retro gaming as much as I do, then you'll love my new 2022 series, Retromania. Retromania looks to be a series of engaging and interactive streams in which you, the viewers, get to pick what I play next. Let's get retroactive. Alrighty, everybody, how we doing? This is Bobby Gaines, otherwise known as Chaos Blur, and yes, we are but just 2 days away from Retromania 42. I keep meaning to say Retro Request Party just to force a habit, but no, Retromania 42 is just a couple days away, and we are continuing our way down the road to Retromania. Happy to be here with you all. Today we are playing some Kirby Return to Dreamland, one of my favorite, if not my favorite Kirby game ever, and granted, Kirby's a series we don't really see a lot on the channel, and maybe a little bit in the old Retro Request Parties, but other than that, not a whole lot. Not a whole lot of Kirby going on, but definitely a series I respect. I've played, not all the games, but pretty much all the games. I'm actually really looking forward to the new one coming out in March, The Forgotten Land. I'll be streaming that on my channel as soon as it comes out. But for today, we're going to play what is, as of this moment, my favorite Kirby game. Came out around 2010 for the Nintendo Wii, and that is a game that I think gets overlooked. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe it's actually really beloved by some people. But that is, of course, Kirby Return to Dreamland. So appreciate everybody tuning in today as we anticipate the future, which, of course, will involve looking back to the past when Retromania hits Sunday at 2. Very excited about that. So for right now, anyway, as it were, we're going to go ahead and get into the game. And, yeah, we'll trip down memory lane, hopefully, for some of you. Positive one. I know I've enjoyed this game. It's actually been a long time since I've played this game. In fact, I might have to start a new game because I think, yeah, they're all empty because I had this game on the Wii. Like, I only played it on my Wii When I got my Wii U, I didn't import my save files over. I don't know why. I just didn't. So anything that I play on the Wii U, like going forward, I just usually have to start it over, which in this case isn't that big a deal since kind of in the same boat here. So let's see what Kirby's got in store for us, shall we? I feel like I'm watching the beginning of a Disney Pixar movie. But I digress. This game actually did have a pretty, I'd say good, but decent story for a Kirby game. Among other things, like it followed the trope of a lot of the old Kirby games, which I guess is my only issue with Kirby, if I have one, is that almost every game feels the same, just in tone and in like the way their levels are even designed. It's like, you know, each trope is usually like the same. And for the first few levels of this game, it does feel that way. It feels like, oh, they just kind of remade like Kirby's Adventure or Return to Dreamland. Like they just kind of remade it. But you slowly start to see some different stuff you don't usually see in Kirby games, including some Donkey Kong Country references, believe it or not. But I don't think we're going to get that far, because that's way later in the game. You do meet this crazy-looking fella. And there you go. Here, a little kind of Star Trek situation going on here. We need all those gears to fly to worlds and stuff. Actually, honorable mention to Kirby Triple Deluxe, which was a 3DS game, which actually is one of my favorite Kirby games. Don't know why I felt the need to just plunk that in there. Kirby's like, look, we can help. Nobody talks in this, and yet I almost understand what's happening. And again, that's kind of a staple of retro games, and Nintendo, for the most part, has kept that the case, even with like more serious games like Metroid, where their main protagonist doesn't even talk, really. You just kind of get the story through little, you know, animations, movies like this. You know, Mario never talks in his games other than a few sounds here and there. And then, of course, we had that really weird moment in Mario Sunshine when Bowser's talking like a evil Muppet. Like, but for the most part, Nintendo characters don't talk in their games, and it's served them okay. I mean, I don't know. I don't really play Zelda, so I don't know what the talking situation is there. Here we got our overworld, just like in any Kirby game, and we kind of just jump into it. Got Cookie Country here. Always the same kind of child-friendly design here. Yeah, we're gonna have some fun today. There's nothing else to say about this game that hasn't already been said. Like, you just kind of go in there, play the game, try to collect those gears. This is one of those you play with the Wiimote sideways, which is fine as long as they don't do too many, what do you call it, like Wii Motion gimmicks, which I don't think they really do in this game. I could be wrong. Press any button on a sync, on a sync remote. Okay, so join the Jiffy, whatever. Okay, yeah, they did have a little co-op in this. I don't really care about that. So yeah, here we go. Got this brilliant looking 2D, 2.5D, whatever you want to call it, view of Kirby. Suck up enemies, yeah, shoot them around. It's a good old time. Some of them have abilities you can suck up. These guys don't, actually. I think they're just regular old enemies. This guy, however, has one. And then you convert it. So now I have his sword. I can start slashing stuff around. They did add some like other moves you can do, which I liked. You can do his sword move up and down. You can, you know, just minor stuff. But the new game looks incredible with some of the abilities they're adding. You know, so I could really start going at him like a freaking Kirby samurai with this sword. Sword, of course, one of his more classic abilities. You can go a little faster, it looks like, if you hold the button down. Very good game, controls very well. Not much to say here, like, I'm not like, you know, if you like this game, you like this game, and, you know, if for whatever reason you don't, well, I'm not going to be able to really change your mind on it. It's Kirby through and through. Yeah. We got Fire Guy there. Yeah, there's a gear. They give you that one pretty easy. Some of them are pretty hidden. Might have been overkill. Okay, that's how you, like, get rid of an ability. Wait, what am I supposed to do? Oh, okay, that makes me suck up things stronger, but now I just lost my ability. I know I got the one up, but not getting that back. Alright, so that... You shake the Wiimote, I guess that's your motion gimmick. So it's whatever. Shake the Wiimote, he sucks a little harder. Yeah, I know, I said it, but it's the only way I can really describe it. Ooh, that's a big old star. There's a superstar. Uh-oh. Oh, is that just like a... Hold on, I think this is when you get like your super duper ability or whatever. That is one gimmick about this game that I actually thought was just okay. Like, yeah, you use these powers and you just like clear the screen, which, I mean, these enemies aren't exactly super tough to begin with. But yeah, you literally break the game in some cases. Alright, go ahead. And I'm even kind of shaking as I do it, because I have to physically shake my body to like get the oomph I need. Bit of a workout. These guys are no match for my Mega Sword, I guess. Power only lasts a limited time. Here, I don't really see the point of it. I know some parts you have to use this to like break walls and stuff to get through the level. Here, it just seems to be a way for Kirby to show off those powerful sword slashing skills is. Like that. I don't know. The Ultra Sword. As far as I know, they didn't really bring these back. Oh, they do have the Vortex Levels. I remember these. You get a gear from these. You go into like this weird warped world. These were actually kind of hard. First one probably won't be. Yeah, you have to like run away before that thing eats you. Kind of an homage to some of the final levels on earlier Kirby games that had like this kind of black and white, ominous, dark design or whatever. Okay, they make you really shake that Wiimote, huh? And just waste that. Oh god, come on. I'm gonna say, run, Kirby, run! This is him running. This is most characters walking, but for Kirby, that's a fast pace. Alright, let's see if I can plow my way here through this. There we go. I almost caught up to my own star. Got it, trips. And then you just get to the end. I'm not sure if you die if you get hit by that, or... Oh, it's still going, technically. Alright, I'll do Fire Kirby. I'll start it off by downing an entire spiral ham. Oh, 2 gears, but I gotta beat a thing here. Oh, yeah, I remember these guys. Watch out. They will doom you. Background now. What you got for me? Oh, that's kind of cool. I forgot they kind of like combine the abilities of like Burning Kirby and Fire Kirby, which I always thought were 2 redundant characters as it is. Well, that's not good. If you get hit sometimes, you will lose the ability. I don't know if it's every time you get hit or only by like some stronger enemies. Alright, there you go. It's a little bit easier when they just give you 2 of them like that. And back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. There's the end. Let's see if there's anything up here, maybe. Oh, let me see my hit, but pretty good level, right? Ah, we got the gold game. They're taken directly from Nightmare at Dreamland. This was a really good game, I gotta say. Obviously, that's why I'm playing it. I've also had it up for an option on past Retro Request parties. It just never got picked. Will we see it on Sunday as part of Retromania? Well, we'll have to see. Got all Retromania ready. I'm very excited, in case you guys can't tell. Alright, stage 2. Nothing to it but to do it. Oh, that's kind of cool. You can get a little bit of air if you're, like... Definitely the best 2D Kirby game. I never really played, except for like a little bit here and there, I never really played the N64 one, Kirby 64. I played a little bit of it. And even that game's mostly 2D, but it has a couple 3D sections. 3D-ish. Kirby's like stayed away from 3D for pretty much his entire career. But that's going to change with the Forgotten Land, which looks like a really cool idea for like an open world type of Kirby game. We'll see how it is. I have very high hopes, and like I said, I'm not the hugest Kirby fan, but he is one of Nintendo's big names, so you got to respect him. Alright, well, that whole thing just served no purpose other than to just fly you through that part of the level. We missed all that stuff. It's best to stock up on lives now, because this does get a little trickier as you go. What ability is this? I'm going to try it. Oh, Cutter. That's a classic. And you can curve the little blades, too. Nice. Ah, that's kind of cool. I was wondering if you could do that. I think I can cut these platforms, yep. But I really need to. They're not that high up, but if you want to, you can do that. This here uncovers something for you. There you go. I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to get the food first, but that's alright. Oh, that door goes away, too, after you can't even go back if you wanted to. Okay, we got a little bomb blaster power up here, independent of my other abilities. Blast them away. Blasting away the baddies here. Oh, I just dropped it. Hold on. I wasn't done with that yet. Yeah, I was going to say, let something happen here. Oh, no. Pick that back up. Oh, gear. Got one. I don't know how many of these we need, but there are certain points of the game where it's like you need this many to continue and you can't go further until you get them. Am I just carrying this thing through the whole level? Ooh, Spiky Kirby. Yes! Or Needle Kirby, I guess is his name. I like Spiky Kirby. Spiky Kirby's good people. Are these guys dumb enough? Yep. They're just gonna walk off the ledge, bump right into me. Chunk. Yeah, of course you always like to search every nook and cranny. Much needed reprieve from the past couple nights of streaming with AVGN games, which were fun, but obviously a lot more frantic and just kind of ridiculous compared to this. Very, very calm type of thing. In fact, one of the levels in AVGN Volume 1 was like a happy, fun time game that I think was supposed to make fun of Kirby, and it's kind of, you know, candy-coated, sweet design by comparison. All right, what do we got? Lightning Kirby? We'll try Lightning Kirby. Oh, Beam Kirby. Okay, I'll go with Beam Kirby. All right, Beam Kirby. Looks like a boss is going to be here. Yep. It's the giant edge. How do I shoot him rapidly? Oh, God, that was close. Oh, I can charge it. Kirby. Kirby, you fiend. You've added so many abilities to your arsenal. Oh, ouch. You've added getting hit to your arsenal. You handsome bastard, you. Oh, that's how I do that. Yeah, I like the one where he just goes above them and shoots them. He's like, got him. In some cases, you can actually suck up the enemies and, like, take their abilities, but I'm just going to hold on to the beam for now. See, if I had kept the cutter, I could have, well, I don't know if I can... I think the beams can go through walls. They can, but that's not going to help me get that thing. Whoops. That's just me not thinking ahead. Hey, burger and fries. Hey, who doesn't enjoy that? Part of an everyday breakfast meal, whatever you want to call it. Nothing beyond here. Alright, looks like we're done with this level. I only got one gear. That's bad on me. Whoopsie. What does it give me for getting to that? Anything good? Nothing? I don't know. I don't know. Ooh, stage 3. Bit predictable, but what are you going to do? Yeah, take that, cannon. Is that lightning? Yeah, I like Spark Kirby. Activate the train now. Wrong game, man. But how you doing? Thanks for joining along today. A little bit of this Kirby action here as we get ready for the road to Retromania. And what a road it's going to be. Got a couple more days to go. I actually really like this game. I don't know if you had this game. This was like one of my favorite Wii games, actually, believe it or not. That wasn't Galaxy. Let's see if there's anything. Yep, there's one hidden under here. I know where to look sometimes. Not all the time. Whoa, okay. Yeah, see, now it's different. Ow. I had a few selections. Yeah, I got this. Well, this came out later in the Wii's life. It didn't really get a lot of promotion. It came out, like, I think 2010, 2011, somewhere in there. And, like, because of that, people didn't really know about it. But the people who played it really liked it. Like, this game was very well received. As it should be. I think it's one of the better Kirby games. I'm looking forward to the new Kirby game for Switch, the Forgotten Land. It looks like it's going to be a real amazing time. Speaking of amazing times, of course, you guys know we have Retro Mania 42 coming up. What I like about these levels is they like change even within the same level. So it starts as like an ice level. You know, there's other parts that are forest levels. You really don't know what to expect next. Oh, I don't think I can get to that. Unless I had the beam. So let me go back and see if I can get the... Yep, there's the beam ability right there. I don't know if that was really worth it, but whatever. How you doing, Toaster? You working today? What you got going on? You know, I know you're excited for tomorrow because we got Sonic Spinball coming up live. I will be playing the whole game. Uh-oh, how do I get to that? I need a key. Must be a key around here somewhere. Oh, gee, could it be right there? Obviously, you really are at work. Well, at least you didn't have to drive all the way to work on a Saturday. You just had to drive all the way to work on a Friday. Hey, what's up, Big Mac? Without feeling pain in the eyes, listen to this. Big Mac has terrible memories of last night's stream, but that's okay. We have great memories of him. How you doing today, Vigets? Thank you for joining. A little bit of good times for everybody. Kirby's Return to Dreamland. Not much to say here. Just a fun little game that was probably made for kids, but here I am, 30-something years old, still playing it. Oh, that's right. I gotta race this guy on the bottom here before he gets to my... Oh, see, I hate... That makes me slow down. I need a different ability. Or maybe I just don't need an ability at all. Maybe I can just go faster as me. Oh, wait a minute. Fire guy, fire guy. Fire guy. Fire guy will get me there. Give me that key. Just blast him. My friends always hanging out and talking Twitch stuff. Nice. Nice to have friends, isn't it? That's what I've heard anyway. Some people have friends, they really like it. I hear good things. Some people don't like friends. I don't know. I don't get it. Yeah, got them all. Now we're just blazing a trail. Get it? Blazing a trail. Ooh, that might have been good. Oh, no, actually, see, I thought I did better than that. I got a 3 last time, which you want to get up to 1, but whatever. Yes, absolutely. What do you think about Friends, Toaster Cartridge? I don't necessarily mean the TV show, I mean the actual people. Well, I've heard the TV show's good too, I just never really got into it. Oh, they got 5 energy thingies in this level. I don't know how Kirby doesn't have a stomach ache after all the stuff he eats. Oh, I didn't know those were going to fall on me. Oops. I need a donut after that. Oh, how was it? I mean, how was it? I mean, I know it was, like, emotional, but I do want to watch that. Again, sorry for your loss. How do I go through here? Oh, just like that. Okay, thought there was some secret to it. Yeah, I unfortunately had to make a video. Well, I didn't have to, but I did. I made a video for my cat when he passed away, Petey. Also a very emotional experience. It's gonna take a while, I'm not gonna lie, but, you know, it's emotional. It is. It's a big thing, losing a pet. It is like losing a friend. Oh, stupid arrow things. Oh, dang it, I'm actually close to dying in the Kirby game. How can I die in the Kirby game? I'm not a toddler. Here, give me the invincibility. Thank you. Come on, give me some power-ups. Something to get me more health. Get out of my way. Everybody, clear the way. Oh, I need that. That'll do. Alright, that pretty much topped me off. What is that thing? Oh, it's an umbrella. It's a magic umbrella. Well, that kind of makes this easy, doesn't it? Like, what is really the challenge here? If the only thing I have to worry about is stuff falling on me. Oh, I guess I can dodge those guys, but yeah, with an umbrella, I don't really have to worry about stuff falling on me as much. Especially a magical umbrella. Never mind any other umbrella. Yo, they even give you another one, just in case you run out of that one. Oh, it even hits enemies for you. Oh, this thing's great. What little difficulty the game had is now done. The game was like, yeah, just give him an umbrella. I have to come up here to get that. Obviously I'm going to, because I want to get that. Shocking, isn't it? Okay, I'm not going to bother with that. It was time to say goodbye to it. It was time. Whoa, okay. I was going to say something was going on there. Oh, it's another one of the mega powers. Ow. I don't know why I just stood there and took that. Alright, so now you get like an ultra power, whatever it's called. I don't know what it's called. Monster Flame. Oh, this is so OP. I didn't think this was needed. Like, Nintendo has this thing about like, oh, you remember whatever, like Super Kirby. Now he's Super Mega Kirby. Like, they just overdo it sometimes. Just like when they gave Mario the mushroom that makes him like gargantuan, like the Mega Mushroom. It's like, wasn't Mario, like, some of the games were easy enough? Like, we really need to give him even more abilities. Hey, I missed. I guess I can miss. I actually don't think I'm invincible like this. Like, I think I can get hit. Well, it just pretty much shoots a giant fire dragon at anything in my path. So, oh, you guys are in my path? Not anymore. I mean, granted, I can defeat most of these enemies without using this. I actually don't know how to hit that thing. Actually, I do. Go that way. Oh, it even takes off the freaking trees. That's overkill. Forget about, I overthought that. Using strategy in a Kirby game. What's wrong with me? That guy almost hit me. Hello, what's this? Oh, Vortex Level. Technically, these are optional, but a lot of them are in plain sight, so you may as well just do them. These are the kind of, I don't want to say bonus levels, but the slight challenge levels that you do to get more of the gears or whatever they're called. YOLO, I mean, that's one way to look at it. I thought I could maybe take his spider power, become Spider Kirby, Spider-Man. I guess not. I'll be damned. Huh. That is a giant freaking star. Jonathan Paper. I mean, yes, Jonathan Paper is a good friend of mine. I think you know him from way back when. Just for anyone who doesn't know, Jonathan Paper is not a real person. Making this name up. Alright, time for another boss fight. Ah. I had electricity on. That shouldn't work. How was your Yu-Gi-Oh game last night, or did you end up playing, Big Mac? Oh. Alright, nothing to it but to do it. Now return to our regularly scheduled Kirby. Just like that, we are at the end of the level. I'm so much more calm playing this game. I'm like a freaking tour guide. I'm like, and if you look to the left, you'll see some enemies there. We're just gonna go ahead and go around them. Yeah, we win in this battle. You know what? Most importantly, we're winning the battle against boredom. Uh-oh, it's the boss stage. I wonder if it'll be Wispy Woods. It's a Kirby game, so most likely. Oh, wow. This actually seems to have a little bit more ominous stuff to it. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just taking any ability they give me. What's up, Wispy? Haven't seen you since every Kirby game. I hope he's not a talking tree that drops apples on me. Oh, no, he is. What are the odds? They don't even change his name. Like, in some of them, they change his name, so it's like, you know, Whisperwood or something. Make it seem like a slightly different version. This one is just Wispy Woods. Extremely faithful to the original. Oh, he's gonna get mad. They all get mad. They all have, like, a bigger form now. Now he's Wispier Woods. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. This sucks. Literally. Why is the tree able to suck stuff up? Like, I know trees suck up sunlight in real life, you know, so photosynthesis or what have you. They generally don't suck up people and things that I know of. Oh, that clearly hit me. Crap, 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 crap. Oh, you got eaten. I got eaten. You're gonna pay for that, Wispy. If that is your real fake name. Yeah, go back to being a Chia Pet. Yeah, look at that. We got what looks like 3 sharp baseball bats. Woo, yeah. Try to stop me now. Well, sorry to make you cry, but you had it coming. What can I say? Now I'm going to do my little happy dance. Did he just moonwalk? I think he just moonwalked. I think he just, like, literally slid backwards on his feet. Like, yeah, I'm Kirby. I got this. Oh, we got a cutscene. Only, what, 4 or 5 levels in? We already got a cutscene. The story's so deep. You got to pay attention to every second. Shamona! He really did Shamona his way into our hearts. With that moonwalking. King DDD and I, we're gonna have a hell of a time. But now that you're really pissed Wispy Woods off. Oh, those were oars? Like that you paddle a ship with? Those do not look like oars that I've seen, but then again, I've never had a magical floating spaceship. If you collect enough, okay, so that's saying you better get all these or you won't get the next world. Oh, I can't wait to play those really cool sub-games with my friends when I invite them over to play Wii from 2010. Oh, that one's only worth 7. I can get that one. This game had a decent amount of content. The main game itself takes a while to beat, plus all the challenge stages. Wow, you've already found 11 energy spheres. That's a lot. That's more than 10. Because I don't want to. I still don't want to. Thanks for the offer. World 2, the desert. Also a very familiar site for Kirby fans. Oh, I'm sorry, Raisin Ruins. Everything's got to be made of food. Got Cookie, what was it, Cookie Country, now I got Raisin Ruins. I just realized that could have another meaning, like you're raising the ruins, like raising them up. But also raising, like, the type of snack. I don't know. Kirby wreaking havoc on his enemies. This guy's just lazing around. No lazing in my desert. Gotta do work. Kirby don't mess around in this game. You're getting everything I got. Yeah. It's down here. It's down there. I'm gonna check it out in a second. First, let me eat this hot dog. Melvin Lock and Loaded. You just, like, find random words that you use on your phone and just, like, put them together. Okay, how do I get through that? I think I have to use this. I think... Oh, that's the Lasso Power. Oh, that's cool. It's very situational, though. Now I feel like I'm stuck with it. Oh, alright, I stand corrected. That's actually a pretty good power. Got 15 lives already. That's how you know it's a Kirby game. Bobby's banging. Oh, geez. Every time we talk about my Burger Bash, it gets more and more adjectives. Bobby's Burger Bash. Bobby's bombastic Burger Bash. Bobby's bombastic banging... I can't think of another B word right now, but something Burger Bash. A bitchin' Burger Bash. I'm just going to stop. I'll leave the marketing to the marketing people. Kirby's really roping me in with this gameplay. Oh, these guys are... Oh, so they do still have the burning one. Crispy. I'm surprised that one didn't make an appearance sooner. Ooh, giddy up, cowboy. Or cow curb. Yeah. Call me Old Tex. Fastest whips in the West. Whatever region we're in right now. Oh, that's a fire one. I need a fire thing to light that. That probably goes to a secret. Let me see if there is. I'm not going to go, like, make a big deal of it, but if there is a fire ability that I can take, I will try to do that. That's a spike. So I don't mind the spiky Kirby. Play a lot of Kirby games, Big Mac? Or anybody? I know, what do you call it? Toaster said he didn't have this one, but... Yeah, Kirby's a thing. I prefer his regular games. I know sometimes they do, like, the ones where they do, like, more gimmicks and stuff. Like, we have to, like, draw his path or whatever. There we go. We got the cannon is lit. Fuse is lit. I do enjoy the original Game Boy Kirby. I forget what it's called. I don't know if it's just called Kirby or what it is. Alright, secret area. Oh, there we go. There's a gear. See, I knew there was going to be something. I call them gears. They're actually called spheres, but they're literally gears. I don't know why they wouldn't just call them gears. Especially since it's a ship. It's mechanical. It would make sense to call them gears. So how's the stream doing quality-wise? Any hiccups, any sound issues, anything like that? I know Big Mac is usually right on telling me that. Some people maybe aren't, but it seems to be running okay on my end. Doesn't always mean the same thing, though. Whoa, okay, whoa, okay, I don't know how I did that. Is there a way for me to go underneath here? I'm gonna get killed by that, aren't I? Or not killed, but apparently it hit me so hard I lost my ability. Oh god, that thing's angry. Leave me alone. Down at all those. Great. Great. See, that's what I like to hear and see is progress, which I'm making by tinkering with some things and playing with some settings. It's, you know, nothing's guaranteed with technology. I actually have a few contingency plans if there are any issues, at least in general, going forward. I've actually considered the idea of just buying another computer that I just use for streaming. Like, just put, you know, Streamlabs and a couple other programs on it. You know, obviously a good PC, good graphics and everything, but just use it for that. Because, you know, I use this computer for a lot of stuff. I'd say streaming is probably like maybe the third or fourth thing I use it for. So, like, if I invested in one really good computer, maybe I wouldn't have as many issues. But I also think it's the internet. Because I'm looking at my CPU usage, and, like, sometimes it won't be that high, and it'll still have bad stream quality. Because I think the internet's just overworked. Like, my internet's just not that good. I'm not saying this computer's a powerhouse, but I think the internet has a lot to do with it specifically. Yeah, I think all my porn, too. I think that does weigh it down. Good point. I hadn't thought of that. Yeah, I got a lot of porn on here. I don't have porn, but I do have some extra clips that I might need to show for certain streams. Just as a little bonus, I have some stuff. Just for certain streams that I need to buy for time. I'm not against playing it. Yeah, no, I know. It's always kind of there. Kirby's been around for, like, ever. A lot of people know of him, obviously. But unless you're, like, a Kirby super fan, which I wouldn't even say I am, like, you don't really play it. There's other games to play. There we go. Boss time. Oh, this guy's a classic. I think if I kill him and I steal his power, I get, like, the hammer power. I might actually go ahead and do that. Ow. There we go. Hit him with a hammer, Crunk. Sweet. I wasn't sure if that could break that. It can. Time to play everyone's favorite game, the goal game. I can never get above a 4. Halfway. See, I like this game because, like, I don't play it that often, so when I do play it, I'm, like, almost surprised. I'm like, oh, I don't know what the next level is because I don't remember. Like, I play Sonic games so many times, it's like, I know the level order by heart. I know, like, everything that's going to happen before it happens. Like, it's still fun, but it's like, you know, I know what's going to happen. This game, I don't really remember. I remember a couple moments here and there, but I'm not like, oh, yeah, this is level 6 or whatever. Like, I don't remember. Ow. I remember that hurting. Sometimes when I lose an ability, I like to just keep it lost, because I just want to see. See, like, now I have a water one. The water ability is going to help, but, like, you know, I just like to switch abilities. Not all the time, but once in a while. I don't get attached to one or two, because there's always going to be another one right around the corner. Just like life, you know, one opportunity. What is it? When one door closes, another one opens. More opportunities, etc. Looks like there's something in here, maybe? I thought there'd be one of those gears in here. I like the surfing Kirby one. Oh, okay, we're good. I'll try this one. I was just saying about new abilities. Let's try Stone Kirby. Just turns me into a statue and sends me down the way here. Whee! This is the console this was originally on. Okay. Come on. Nope. He just turned into a statue of himself. I'm pretty sure he did. Punch. Really nothing to this part. You just watch him go down the cliff. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so there's a gear there. Oh, shit. Shit. Okay, good. Yeah, I was gonna say, sometimes they put like a wall before you can get to it. That was kind of a speed exercise. Huh. Statue Kirby. Oh, I can't even be hurt by the spikes. I am unhurtable. Unhurtable? I'm sure that might be a word. It just sounds really lame. Unhurtable. Was he hurtable? No, he was unhurtable. Never heard of that. Hey-oh. Ow. Can I suck this thing up? I can't. No matter how hard I try, I cannot suck that thing up. But I like the water guy, so I'll take his ability again. Ouch! Oh, there. Easy come, easy go, right? I do want that water one. Come back! Ah, damn it. Should have quit while I wasn't ahead. Alright. You're good enough, sword guy. Ow! God, what is with this game right now? Alright. So there's an extra life there. Oh, I'm not going to make it. No! Alright, that's fine. I didn't need it anyway. We're doing just fine where we are. Ow! Warp Star. Where are we going now? Where to next, Capitan? Huh, okay. This is interesting. Oh, wait a minute. Can I? Oh, I can't even suck those up. Oh, giant beam guy. It's time for my giant beam power. Otherwise known as the flare beam. Oh, this is, what is this, just gonna blow up the entire screen? Oh, I see, I can actually control it. Oh, that's kind of cool. Controlling this beam and destroying everything in sight with it? I don't get it. I mean, I get it, but what am I trying to do here? I only have this power for a limited time, and then who knows. So I know Toaster's excited for tomorrow's stream, because it's going to be Sonic Spinball. That'll be the end of the long-tenured will you play Sonic Spinball rant that I've had to deal with him. Hold on, I want to go back there, so I can hit those bomb blocks. I just have to be creative with how I do it. Or not. Kind of hard to control this thing. Oh, found the, what do you call it? The warp zone. More of these than I thought. I thought there were only maybe like one per world, but there's been a couple of them. Just gonna use all this energy just to kill that one enemy. I'm gonna lose it once I go through the portal. Told you. Oh, shoot. I was gonna say, that's my first death. That's my first death of the stream. Oh well, restart stream, as Bex would say. But I'm not going to. Oh shoot, I almost made the same mistake again. Yeah, if you're like holding something, you can't float, so you just kind of like, well, die. S. I mean, S, yeah, S is a good letter. I don't know if it's the letter I would use there, but it's a good one. So yes, you can die in these, and it counts as a regular death. It's not like just like, oh, you failed the challenge. It's like, no, you lost an actual life in the game. Come on, go, go, go. I don't have time to wait for this. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Okay, that was useless. I'll tell you what won't be useless is watching Retromania this Sunday at 2 p.m. That'll be very useful, life-changing for some of you. Hopefully. I'll be Umbrella Kirby or Parasol Kirby. I haven't been him yet. Kind of a classic. Gee, I wonder what's going to happen now. Same thing that always happens. Same thing we try to do every day. Try to take over the world. Get hit by that thing. Oh boy. He means business now. Oh, I can actually hit those? Make a habit of it. There we go. Defeated. Ching. Oh, I missed one. You know what happens sometimes you miss one. Hey, here we go. I do it this time. Let's see. I really felt like I did better than that. And then again, I feel like I've done the same every time. Hey! Don't threaten me with a good time. Oh, good. Everyone has an umbrella. I'll blend in. Or maybe not everybody, but some people do. That's a rock. Rocks are notoriously weak against umbrellas. Except the one I have. I got a super strong umbrella. I'll never know what hit them. A Kirby Parasol in my hands. Kirby doesn't really have hands. I mean, he has hands, but they're like little fins almost. Okay, that's a little fun little secret, I guess. You ever discover a secret in a game and you kind of wish there was more in it? You're like, oh, I found this, and there's like just like one little like coin in it or something, or whatever they use. Sometimes I don't know if there's like something hiding off to the left or something. I don't know. I feel like there's more here than just this door, but we're gonna go ahead and just go through here. No. Toaster goes, no. I noticed the lag must be less on my stream because I used to ask a question and not get an answer for like 40 seconds. That was only like maybe 10 seconds. Like, within a reasonable amount of time. I can't go underneath. That's not one of those I can go underneath. Yeah, well. What was that thing? Oh, that's Mummy whatever. I think you turn into Mummy Kirby if you absorb that. I don't know what Mummy Kirby does other than be a mummy. Mummy Daddy, are you there? YOLO, Yassine. Yeah, where's Yassine? We haven't seen him since the Dead Cell stream. That's only because it was snowing that night. He didn't have anything else to do. That's a big freaking cannon. That's a Nick cannon right there. That's a Tornado Power. They really brought all the abilities in this game, I gotta say, including the rarely seen Mummy Kirby. I'm going to go ahead and ditch this. So I have a feeling there's something behind that block. Actually, I might try to suck up this guy here. He really is anything but. Can I suck up the mummy guy? Do I have to try a little harder to suck him up? Maybe you can't suck those up. Ooh, that was close. Alright, whatever. Tornado Kirby. Don't spread false rumors about myself and Yassine. Alright, there was something hiding in there. I knew there was something in there. Had it all the time. I knew it. I knew it. there something under there? I thought I saw something under there. I don't know how I would get under there. Nah, I guess not. I thought I saw like a kind of, what do you call it? Like a breakable block or something. Oh, that's the superhero cape. I actually kind of like that one. I think I have to get it. Yep, high jump. Woo! Yeah, I like that. We be jumping now. We are springing. Look how I say German things that I know I can say. Like, just really simple shit. I'm like, I can say I'm jumping. Like, woo. Look at me go. A maximum tomato box. I'll do fire Kirby. I don't know. I don't really have any strategy behind this. Okay, what does this do other than just be a box with a tomato in it? That's all it does. It's just a box with a tomato in it. Excellent. Simple. You can relate to it. You know, you just find a box with a tomato in it. You open it up. There's a tomato in it. Not much guesswork there. Oh, that is King Dew. Dollar store DDD. Did he just like back kick me? He's like, out of my way, bitch. Yeah, see, this is where they use the cannons from frickin' Donkey Kong Country. Like, that actually comes up a lot, especially later in the game. You will likely not see. I don't know how long this game takes to beat, but I'm not playing it that long. Or am I? Woo, another gear. And an extra life. You gotta need them, though, because some of the later bosses are actually pretty hard. They're not so generous with all the health. Oh, here we go. Here's some Donkey Kong stuff. I mean, if anybody's played Donkey Kong Country, you tell me if this is not a rip-off of it. Hey, another one. I actually found all of them. I'm usually not that good at finding these kind of things in any game. Whenever there's like a secret item, I usually suck at finding it. Unless it's like right out in the open. Unless the game feels bad and it's like, here you go. Damn it. Oh, jeez. Oh, that was close. You want some of that? Didn't think so. Oh, didn't even get to 4 that time. Disappointing. 3. How many stars do you think I got there? 3. It's not that many. Ooh. Another stage. 20. They give you a key right at the beginning. Of course, this guy tries to eat it out of you. That was close. Watch out. I saw that coming. I think this guy here actually gives you, yeah, bombs. They're made in a bomb factory. They're bombs. Ow. Oh, easy come, easy go on the bombs. Wait a minute. Shit. I needed that bomb. Okay, good. I was going to say, if I want to break that, I need a bomb. No, give me a bomb. Give me a real bomb here. See what you got. Yeah. Oh, really? Oh, do I have to, like... Oh, I have an idea. Put a bomb. No. Put one of the... How do you do the bomb that, like, takes a while to go off? Damn it. That thing wasn't in my way. Ah, jeez. Alright, we're gonna get this. Ah. That game was the bomb. It was alright. Anything? No, that's just death. Nothing above. Always like to check around. Oh, here we go. Darkness. Candle. Let's say I actually kind of need that. There we go. Ow! That guy just walked right into that. Wasn't even, that enemy literally doesn't attack. His only power is to sleep. I got hit by the sleeping enemy. Can I break that? Nope. That can break it. Oh, nope, nope, nope. I want that. It doesn't really like the way that much better, but still. What's this one? It's another beam. Or cutter. I like cutter. Ow! I don't like cutter anymore. Another boss. Yep. Probably Zero and Chads aren't on. They actually really like Kirby. At least I imagine so. They have so many Kirby emotes. Ow. Damn, ow. Ow. I'm gonna see if I can suck him up. There we go. I was gonna say, that should neutralize those. Ow! I thought it was water Kirby. Oh, damn it! I got like no life left. Ah! Ah, I guess I'm all washed up, huh? So be it. Oh, I gotta do the boss again, too? That's no fun. You thought wrong. I really did think wrong. Damn. Whoa, okay. Whoa, ouch! It was going like so slow too. Whoa, okay, ouch! Ouch! It was like freaking sat on me. Oh, that's gonna leave a mark. Get gotten. Ow. Oh, here we go. Wait. Ooh! Surf's up, Kirby. At least you surf better than you have a train. Oh, what does this do? Oh, an invisibility crystal. Hot dog. They'll never see me coming now. Literally. How do I get around that thing? Oh, just like that. That's an interesting one. Pretty long level, I gotta say. Wait, what happened? Oh, the crystal's gone. I guess that's it. I thought there was maybe more to this part of the level. Oh! Oh, I'm gonna feel that when I wake up in the morning. If I wake up after that kind of hit. That was brutal. Holy hell. You got swords, Kirby. I'm good for taking care of these things. Uh-oh, an enemy. Ah, it's a big sword guy. I was gonna say, that's just one way to pick up the power-up. Now I have the Ultra Sword. Let's go ahead and do an absurd amount of damage with that real quick. Boink. Ka-thunk. Ka-thunk again. Oh, yeah. Seems like a reasonable amount of damage to do with that one attack. Oh, here we go. Slash! I was gonna say, he's got to get him on the backswing, if I'm not mistaken. Uh-oh. Portal. Portal time, bonus round, whatever you want to call it. I always called it the Vortex round. Gotta fight another one of these. It's like the third one in this one world. Whoa, it's going the other way. Oh, shit. I see. Alright. I overthought that one, didn't I? Flipping the round on us, are they? No one's more clever than I am at figuring out stuff after getting hit a bunch of times and learning the hard way. Oh, okay. I actually don't really care about these things. I'll just cruise past them. Just a few cannons, right? Oh, ouch! I'm actually surprised that's all that did, but if I get hit by that thing, I'm pretty much done. Yeah, these definitely get harder as you go. We're not that far in. Oh, snap! Okay, I was gonna say, it was gonna have me go down at the same time. Alright, what do we got? Sword Kirby or what looks like Cutter Kirby. I'll do Sword again. Sword got me this far. Ooh, okay. This time I got... Gee, you have to be a moron to fall for that, and I fell for it. I'm like, gee, what are these for? Like, who'd be dumb enough? Oh, I gotta restart the whole thing? I mean, I'll do it, but I just didn't know that was the etiquette. Jeez. Alright, Kirby ain't messing around. That's what I mean. This is, you know, a little harder than your average Kirby game. That's not saying much. I mean, it's like a 5 instead of a 4 in terms of difficulty. Ow. Ow. I'm really just trying to be fast because, well, we'll see what happens if you're not fast. Stuff. Yeah, watched a little more Kim's Convenience tonight, by the way. Very good show. I don't know why I find the need to say that in like every stream lately, but gotta talk about something. Say, get wrecked. This time, don't fall for the very obvious. In fact, I might do the cutter ability just so I can't do that. Oh god, that thing catches up on you fast. Compared to what you think it's gonna do. No cutting corners for me, but I will be using the cutter ability. Here we go. Watch out! Okay. I was gonna say, what's he doing? Doing something. Oh, okay. You want some of that? I guess he wanted some of it. Oh, okay, he blows up the blocks too, in case you were worried about it. Gotcha. And I got all of them now. Captain What's-His-Face is going to be mighty proud of me. Yes, Alright, gold game time. Still a lousy 5. You know what? Doesn't matter. We beat the level, that's what matters. Ah, yeah. Ooh, a boss. A very obvious boss that they just, like, put a spotlight on. Gee, I wonder where the boss is. Ooh, yeah, the whip challenge. I don't know if that's child appropriate. We got a whip challenge in this game. I think that was some of the porn I deleted. Uh-oh. Ominous music. Oh, there's a whip right there. We also got water and high jump. I'm going to do high jump. Might save me some time going up the ladders. You know I hate climbing ladders. Oh, here we go. Actually, don't know if I remember this guy. Usually the second boss is like some kind of painting guy. I think I vaguely... Oh, Mr. Duder? This guy's name is Mr. Duder. Really, he's going to dude his way to the Hall of Fame. Alright, so I guess I just kind of like run around and jump into him. I don't know. If I knew this was the boss, I might have done a different ability. I thought this was going to be a different boss. I say, that looks like it's going to hurt. Ouch! Uh-oh, he's angry. He was angry that day, my friends. Doesn't help if I jump over him every time. Are those snakes? Oh, why did it have to be snakes? Ow. He's got a whirlwind up his sleeve here. I feel like I'm close to beating him, but he's also close to beating me. He gets one good attack off. It looks like he's not going to get that attack off on me. Hell no. Suck it. Suck it. And did I mention keep sucking it? Alright, do your dance, Kirby. Or just don't. Come on, do your dance. We all came here to see you do your dance. There we go. Oh, he definitely is moonwalking. I don't care what anybody says. That's a moonwalk where I'm from. And no, I'm not from the moon. I think on the moon they just call it walking. He's walking. I wonder where Rem and Randy are today. And with that, we collected another piece of the ship. Who knows where this grand adventure will take us next? Rem is playing Horizon Dawn or some shit. Well, it's not Horizon Dawn, because that was the first game. It must be Forbidden West. Just the new and supposedly really good game. I started the first one a long, long time ago. Maybe get back to it someday. I'm not doing any of the extra stuff. I'm just like trying to go from world to world here. World 3, of course, is a beachy type of world, but that doesn't mean it'll be all the water stuff. Onion Ocean. Well, actually, Onion Ocean does sound pretty water-based. Maybe it will be a lot of water stuff. We'll find out right after this. The high jump has its time. This is not necessarily it. Sounds like Mario music. I'm actually going to go ahead and drop this. John has a punchable face? I mean, maybe. Seems like an odd topic for discussion, but I mean, I'm not against it. You know, there are times we've all wanted to punch John in the face, I'm not gonna lie. I won't say anything about it, but you know how it goes. Anyone who knows John knows exactly what you mean by that. I personally, well, I do as well, but I just don't know why we're talking about it right now. Again, not that I mind. Oh, damn it. Is that a gear? It's an extra life. It's still pretty good, but... I'm here to collect gears. I can. What's underwater? Anything? Nope, just death. Alright. Only thing underwater right now is death. Whoa, that's gonna blow me up. Somehow still, like, sucked that up, spit it out, and got hurt at the same time. That's talent right there. Let's go for another tour here. Just bounces you around, but you never actually see this part of the level again. And now here we are. Say, can't hold on to that. Oh, hold on, that's hold on, let me go back up. It's not as exciting as I was hoping for, but alright. Heck? Oh, okay. Can I get, like, the sharks? Become Shark Kirby? No. Why did that shark just drop like a small thing on milk? Alright, never mind. I thought there was something underneath there. Ow! Joke's on you. I like getting hit by giant bombs. Ow! Okay, that's it. You're gonna pay. If you want to see more great retro action like this, you'll want to check out Retromania this Sunday, 2 p.m. Here. They made it look like there was something under there, but there is not. Oh god. Ow. Aw, damn it. I didn't realize there was a pineapple there. I should have gone for it. What the hell is this little frickin' thing? Okay. Hold on. Something back here. Underneath. I feel like I'm not really looking for the energy thingies in this level. Whether that's by choice or not. There doesn't seem to be anything. Ow. Alright, we're gonna get away from that. I think that's a crap ton of damage. I don't have a power-up that can go around that. I'm sure that unlocks something, though. That's a freeze power up, right? Damn it! No, don't die! Don't die! Don't die! Thank you. Thank you for not dying, so I can suck you up and absorb your power and see if I can use it to get up here, maybe? Shoot up? No. Can't get up there. Can't do it. Thought I could do it. Can't do it. Not finding anything in this level. Guess I was due. I was finding like everything in the other levels. Ow! Alright, I guess ice isn't good against fire anymore. I have a feeling there's going to be like some kind of super water power that I need to get past that. I mean, I can also just jump over it. Nobody got time for that. That's kind of cool. They got little sand castles. Uh-oh. Oh, super freeze. Or super water. I don't know what it's going to be. Snowball. What do I do? I just turn into a giant freaking snowball. That's something. And then I use the Wiimote to make him go faster. Power's actually just alright. They can't all be gems. It's still better than the freaking train thing. Yeah, my face in a fucking toilet would be better than the train thing. I did not care for the train thing. It's not even worth explaining what the train thing is. No vortex in that part. Usually there's a oh, I guess we're not done with this yet. Could still be one. He gets like, kind of like that one level in Sonic Lost World, like he gets enemies and stuff stuck to him as he goes. Yep, there we go. I had a feeling there was going to be, almost every time you get one of these ultra powers, they put a freaking phantom thing there, which are completely optional, technically, but they do help you in getting more energy spheres. So I'm going to have to fight the Doom, what is it called? The Sphere Doomer? I'm going to fight the Sphere Doomer again. Oh shit. Oh, it goes down. Oh, this is not pleasant. Oh, a little faster, please. Don't mean to alarm you, but about to get killed. Come on now. Oh, shit. Yes, I mean, alright. I guess that was Rage. You ain't seen Rage. Well, I mean, you have seen Rage. You saw Rage more when I was doing the AVGN stuff. It's not like raging, it's just kind of like not ideal. Oh, an extra life. I'm gonna need that. Are you serious? I can't go. Oh, shit. Shit. Come on, how long is this part? Oh, you gotta be kidding me right now. Go, suck it up! Whoa, that was close. Got Tornado and Sword. I'm gonna go Tornado. So I do something stupid and fail. Right, so this one's got water involved. I guess it shouldn't be surprising in the water level. Yes, Rage. I love how it... If I had any other forms like Kirby, one of them would be like Rage Bobby, Pun Bobby, you know, all the different kinds of Bobby. Whoa, okay. Oh, that was close. Let's enjoy a little good raging. was like a huge thing on YouTube, like as far as gaming videos when they first started. Other than AVGN, there was that guy who famously played the Mario hack that like nobody could beat, and he kept dying and everything. He's like, "Are you kidding me? Are you effing kidding me?" Like that was like a huge, like not huge, but like that was like a popular video. Like, I mean, I'm not saying that doesn't exist anymore, but that, just when YouTube started, everybody liked to watch people playing hard video games and failing at them. Because that's who we are as a people. Like, that's a human thing to want to watch failure. Like, Schadenfreude, actually. It's a German term. Maybe I'm saying it wrong, but it's also an English word. Taking joy in the pain of others. Like, just, you know, this thing like, hey, this person, like, really sucks at this thing. Like, let's all laugh at them. Like, maybe it's not quite that cruel, but it is funny. You know, if somebody's good at the game, yeah, you might watch that for a little bit and go, oh, that's pretty good. But when they're just dying constantly, it's like, oh, you want to see that. You want to see their reaction to that. Not saying we don't also enjoy watching, you know, certain achievements and other things, but... Alright, this seems more like an icy level. So, how's work going today? Probably not too busy since you've been watching the stream. No meetings or anything. Ow. I never know what blocks I can break or not break in this game. Like, sometimes you can't go through those. Don't tell me this whole level's going to be underwater. Probably not, because these levels do change up. The dynamic, I have to give them that. Before I go all the way up, let's see if there's anything down here I might have missed. Maybe, maybe not. Ow. Kind of toss them all around. Up and down and all around. Sonic Adventure reference for all you. Speed Highway. Uh-oh. I actually didn't think a boss was coming here. Oh! Kibble Blade. That's a cutter. He's got a giant cutter. Hat das Messer. Oh, jeez. Das ist ein großes Messer. Das ist sehr scharf. Ich habe Angst vor diesem Messer. Let's stop talking now. For about a minute, not even. Let's see if I can... Yeah, no surprise there. You get the cutter if you get him. Someone had to get him. How do I get under here? Oh, I used the cutter. There you go. Look at that. Power up's paying off. I realize also that this is not a knife, like how a knife would be called in German, like Messer. I don't think that's a Messer. I don't know what you call this thing in German. Kind of like a blade, which I think is just a blade, but I don't even think it's called a blade. I think in English it's called something else. It's like a boomerang, kind of. I don't know. Let's pretend it's called a knife, because this technically isn't a real weapon in real life, at least not the way Kirby uses it. Oh, ouch. It slices, it dices. Oh, ow, what the heck? Jeez. These things get a hold of you. They really just let you have it. Now let them have it. You can have it. You really cannot have it. Jeez. Hey, that really is an ice cream cone. That's kind of funny, actually. That's my ice cream cone. You can have it. You cannot have it. You can have a good night. That work board. See, there you go. The perfect way to maybe unbore you. How do I get to that? Or do I? Check for a way around, maybe. I don't know, because you can't really use any powers underwater. You can only spit those bubbles. Nobody told me the game would get slightly more difficult as it went. What is this malarkey of consistent game design? Hey, what's up, Scarecrow? Long time no see. Ow. Oh, I should have sucked that bomb up. Could have gotten some bomb power-ups. I got an extra life. How you doing? How's the queen bee? Oh, is this a giant, like, snow... What do you call it? Skate? Ice skate? Oh, okay, it's just a shoe. It's just a big, spiky shoe. It's like the kind of shoes you wear when it snows outside if you want to, like, walk in the ice. It's been 82 years. Oh, that meme, or that gif, has gotten quite a bit of use, let me tell you right now. Well, good to see you again. I'm just going to take a flyer here. Oh, I'm about to lose that. Take a flyer here based on some of the stuff I've seen you stream and guess that you like a good platformer. So hopefully this game is up your alley. And hopefully if you have time on Sunday, you'd like to check out some Retromania here with us and the guys. Playing some retro games and stuff. Oh, God. Yeah, she's... For some reason I thought that said, yeah, she's dead. And I'm like, that's terrible. What are you talking about? And like I saw, yeah, she's good. I'm like, oh, good, much better. Yeah, I'm doing well now that I know that she's not dead. This is actually my favorite Kirby game. Until the new one comes out. I think the new one's going to beat it, but... This is my favorite Kirby game. So I'm doing well. On the road to Retromania. 2 days to go. For today, just chilling for a little bit. Oh, hello. What's in here? Oh, I found a thing. I do enjoy it. It's been 82 years. Of course you do. You enjoy all those, like, movie references. Your voice reminds me a little of John Tron. I actually know who that is. I don't think I sound like them, but maybe, now I'm, like, conscious of it. I've heard people say my voice reminds them of Ray Romano. I've also heard I look like Ray Romano. I don't think either one is true. But I do have kind of that, at times, that drone delivery, like, here we are, here we go. So I do not sound like Ray Romano. Why do you guys think I sound like Ray? I don't sound like, See, I was trying to sound like him there, but in general, that's not how I talk. I've actually been watching more Everybody Loves Raymond. I didn't watch it when it was first on the air, but I watched the reruns. It's actually pretty funny. Maybe because I'm in an Italian family and I kind of relate to some of the stereotypes. You totally... Well, yeah, when I do the impression, maybe. Ray Romano? That's so random. Like, I have nothing against Ray Romano, but, like, I'm not like, oh, yeah, everybody, you know, knows that Ray Romano voice. Like, it's so recognizable. Like, why would you want to sound like Ray Romano? Well, that was more like Jerry Seinfeld. What's up with Ray Romano? Uh-oh. Oh, boy. That was close. Well, I guess there are worse people to sound like. After all, everybody loves them. At least you can't drown as Kirby like in Sonic games. You can just be underwater for a while. In the 90s. Yeah, I was a young kid in the 90s. I didn't sound like... I sounded more like Michael Jackson. Just because I had this high-pitched voice. I can't imitate now, but that was just my voice. I miss Ray. Is Ray Romano in anything anymore? Like, I know he's in the Ice Age movies, but I feel like he doesn't have, like, a show or anything. I've got all these little mini-games. I still have not touched them. Good old Michael. Too soon. Although we do have a couple friends who really like him. I like his music, but obviously there's certain things about him I can't really condone. Doesn't mean I don't enjoy, you know, Thriller and all that good stuff. But, like, I'm a DJ. That's one of my jobs. And, like, my boss, like, has this, like, moral thing against playing Michael Jackson. Like, unless they specifically, like, beg for it, he does not want to play Michael Jackson. He feels like he's, like, somehow supporting him. And I'm like, well, first of all, he's dead. And second of all, like, I don't think he was going to make or lose any money if we played his song once at a wedding in an area that he's not going to go to or wouldn't have if he was alive. Like, but, I mean, I guess I understand it. But, I mean, I don't know. What can I say? He also has a thing against Whitney Houston, not because like she did anything bad. Well, I mean, she killed herself. I think that's what it is. But like she didn't. She's not like a criminal or anything. But like he's like, I don't like Whitney Houston. She did drugs and killed herself. And I'm like, what? Now this turns into people my boss hates in music. It's actually quite a bit. They're not very good characters in pop music. I will be the first to admit that. That doesn't mean I'm going to disown them based on that. I'm not going to be like, oh, their music's all terrible now. Like, yeah, no, if it's good, it's good. Unfortunately, I have to go with the crowd. YOLO Bully McGuire. Kurt Cobain. Yeah, he doesn't feel anything for that. Like, he still plays Nirvana. Not, well, I really don't play Nirvana anymore anyway, but if we had to, it's not that big a deal. Obviously, it's a big deal that he killed himself, but unfortunately, a lot of famous people have killed themselves, which, you know, you would think famous people having all the fame and everything. I don't know what Bully McGuire has to do with anything, but all right. 25 lives. That's a lot of lives. Yeah, on a happier note, you have any plans for this weekend? Hey, I only know what I know. Oh, this hammer has served me well. You would think a hammer would be too heavy for Kirby to carry underwater. Sea of Thieves, nice. That's a... No, that's not an Assassin's Creed game. I keep thinking that's the... There is one where he's a pirate in Assassin's Creed, but Sea of Thieves is just a pirate game. Probably a really fun pirate game. Ha, that shark's like, I want to eat him. Let me eat him. That shark looks like one of the sharks from, like, Mario 64. Back for revenge. No, come back. My tomato. Like, that was it. There's so many Assassin's Creeds now. It used to be just, like, the main series with, like, what, Ezio or whatever his name was. They had, like, one spin-off, and now it's like he's in Egypt, he's in frickin' Rome, he's a Spartan, he's a pirate. He hasn't been a cowboy yet. I'm sure that'll be next, Wild West one. They haven't already announced that. Assassin's Creed, I reckon. No, it'll be The Reckoning. But it'll be like, reckon. It'll be like Assassin's Creed, reckon. Boss. Yep, felt like a boss. Ooh, who the hell's that? It's Moungo. Sounds like a freaking just made-up character. Well, I mean, these are all made-up characters. One in World War... For Assassin's Creed, though? I mean, like, that context would be kind of cool for, like, a number of games. But I don't know if Assassin's Creed is really cool as well. Now, then again, who knows? What won't they have the main character do? Whoa, okay. Have they had a medieval one? I feel like a medieval one would work, where you're a knight. It's probably been done. It would probably... They'd make it work. I mean, they got Wonder Woman in World War I in her movie. It's a completely different scenario, but... Ow. Oh, damn it. Not what I wanted to do. And you have the rock power up, kind of limited. Nazis. Well, that'd be World War II. Well, there might have been Nazis in World War I. I really don't know. I know Germany was in World War I. Not that Nazis are all German. I realize that is not the case. Didn't I, like, already come to this part of the level? Or am I missing something? I could swear I was here already. I could swear I was here already. It must have been the other really vertical part of the level with, like, things that you swim through. Oh, God. Oh, here we go. Still wondering where Zero and Shads are. I feel like they'd be eating this up. They love Kirby. They must be busy. Ah, damn it, there was a gear down there. And I got no way to get back up. At least we had fun. At least we can have a good night. Ow. Whee! Ow. Woof. Can't even go fast enough. Oh, okay, I needed that. Tom's on. Do I know Tom? I might know Tom. What are some of the things he plays? I don't know if I know Tom. Unless that's a short name for somebody. I see how it is. Somebody's better on, basically, is what you're saying. So Zero and Chaz have their favorites. You know, they can pretend they like me. Oh, their cousin. I see how it is. They'd rather watch their precious cousin, who they're actually related to, instead of some stranger that they know nothing about, playing a game that I also played because I've played Hollow Knight. I can't play and stream Sonic Shampoo, which I'm not even sure is a game. I'm pretty sure it's just a shampoo. I know it's a shampoo. Don't you have it, Toaster? I wish I knew. At first I thought he was making this up, but it was apparently like a shampoo bottle with like Sonic graphics on it, and you like, it's one of those like little marble games where you like tilt the bottle and try to get the marble to the end of a maze, and it just has Sonic graphics on it. It's not Sonic related other than that. But I thought he was making it up entirely, and then I saw that it is actually a thing. Wait, that didn't work? Alright. Damn it. That's not gonna work. Do I have to go past this? Apparently not. That thing, that might do something. Yeah, that was my reaction too. Oh, okay. Like, what is this? I mean, granted, I know I'm a big Sonic fan. You know, Sonic will do anything, or Sega will do anything to get Sonic out there. So if there's a way, they'll find it. Put him in anything. Yeah, Sonic Shampoo 2 for the new movie, the sequel. You have to get to the end of the shower. Oh, jeez. Oh shit, I was too late on that. All right, this is actually kind of almost challenging. Damn it. Of course, when I was a kid, I had to have all of it. I had to have the shirts, I had to have the Sonic... I used to have a Sonic binder when I went to school. I had a Sonic binder based on Sonic 3. I had Sonic sneakers. I used to eat the Sonic ice cream. That was actually pretty lousy even then. Sonic SpaghettiOs. I used to love Sonic SpaghettiOs, even though they were just rings. A couple Sonic characters, but, I mean, SpaghettiOs already look like rings, so that was just waiting to happen. What happens if I run out of juice here? So I am going to run out of superpower pretty soon. Whoa, okay. Hello. Ah, damn it. I'm so fast. There we go. I had a feeling. That's why I was sticking around there. Sonic Movie 2 looks really good, though. And I thought it would be pretty good, but like it looks even better than I thought. The new movie trailer, anytime they show a movie trailer for that movie, I'm like, holy crap. Or a poster, or anything. Which is nice, because they're not showing any new game footage off, that's for sure. Not until like 2023. Even though the game supposedly comes out this year, I'll believe it when I see it. Whoa. Whoa, okay. What else have you been playing? I know you've been playing some Banjo-Kazooie, Rayman, Sea of Thieves. I'm just like following this star. I can barely see what's happening right now. Whoa, okay, there we go. Come on, come on, come on. Just want to see if there's anything there. I'm not risking my life to get those extra couple stars. Sorry. Oh, this is something. Spear Kirby. Alright. It's a real inspiration. Is this like more of the level, or is this the boss? Oh, there's the boss. Oh, alright. A little interesting dynamic here. Watch out! Wouldn't the fire go out if he goes through water? I don't know. What do I know? I play video games. I don't analyze chemistry or physics. Clearly. Ow. Ow. Oh, nice. I just kind of... I wasn't meaning to do that, but it worked. I'll take it. So far, I'm not finding any of the hidden ones. I'm only finding the ones from these levels. I gotta find something, right? Woo, there we go. Damn. I wonder if he plays like sadder music. Like if you get like not as far or not as close to the goal, he's just like na 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 na. Just kind of like whatever. Why even bother? Freaking ER Kirby. Ow. Ow. Yeah, I express pain on behalf of the video game characters. Like, I know it's not me feeling the pain, but when they're in pain, I'm in pain. Sort of metaphorically speaking, but sometimes I'm like, ow, wow, that really hurt. It's like, what are you talking about? You know, that thing hit me. Whoa, what did that do? Oh, geez, okay. Interesting little dynamic here. This door looks totally safe. Oh, nice. I've actually heard good things about the game. I've thought about getting it, but I never played the first one, or the second one, which was on, I think, 3DS, or maybe even regular DS. I never played the first one. I don't know if that matters. The third one looks kind of like the same, but I'm sure they have more stuff in it. I've heard the third one's really good. I've heard the second one was kind of a letdown, but I don't know. I'm surprised they even made two, because I know Luigi's Mansion was a big hit, but yeah. Hey, what's going on, Randy? Thanks for joining us today. We are just playing a little bit of Kirby today. Thanks for joining us yet again. Whoa, okay, that's gonna hurt. Oh, Randy's talking about another game that I'm not even playing right now. That sounds like a great game. Like, what game? Like, the one that I'm playing right now. Crap, don't do that. I'm gonna lose the key. Oh, what are you doing to me? Oh, I don't even know if I can get back up. I can, but now I lose the thing. I couldn't miss it. All right, well, there you go. This is not Retro Mania, just for the record. This is the road to Retromania, which will eventually become Retromania this Sunday at 2. But thank you for tuning in, Randy. Nice to have you. I know Toaster Cartridge and a few others would like to say hi to you on behalf of the entire Chaos Blur staff. So thanks for joining in for a little Kirby action. This level's actually almost a little difficult. It really is not. I literally just said that. Well, because some people might not know. If they don't know my streaming schedule, they might see me playing a retro Kirby game and be like, is this Retromania? And this is not. It's not Retro Request. No, Patrick. Mayonnaise is not an instrument either. I do not like these sharks one bit. Hopefully wrestling game soon. We'll see. Oh, you know what? I will be streaming the new WWE 20... What is it? 2K22? That game looks pretty good. Checking that out. That's actually not retro. That's a new game that's coming out, I think, early March or so. There's going to be a lot of fun stuff going on in March. And obviously, we're going to end this month. They're not ended, but it's going to be a lot of great streams. Retromania, of course, being the biggest. The biggest stream I've had probably since the last Retro, which was way back in November. Ah, little pancakes. Who do pancakes underwater? Yes, Kirby does. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I assume you play a lot of the WWE games, like, you know, 2K18, 19. I think they missed a couple years because of COVID, but I've actually heard EA does a good job on those. I haven't really played them. I don't know if you count Dreamcast Royal Rumble, where there's always 15 left, as one of them. Oh, a random bot. 5 followers prime. Well, there you go. I'll keep that in mind for when I want to waste my money and time. Appreciate that little bit of knowledge. There's a bunch of stuff here, but I feel like there's some secret here. I love buying followers. Yeah, just sign up for, you know, your social security number, and 40 bucks, you could get 1 follower. Woohoo! Of course, that follower will just be them. What the hell is going on here? Alright, so I got invincibility, but now I got to get back. What the hell? I don't know, I messed up here. Got lots of... I mean, I could always use a few more, but thank you. I try. I think my most immediate goal is to get to 100 followers. I'm at 90 right now, so 10 to go. It could be done in a reasonable amount of time. But yeah, I try. I've been at this for a while. That's kind of just how it is. Like, it's not that I've necessarily, like, succeeded or whatever. It's just, like, I've been at this so long that the more often you do something, the more likely you are to get noticed. Like, it doesn't mean, you know, you're doing everything right, but it's like, hey, you know, if I take a shot 100 times, I have a better chance of getting success than if I only take a few shots. You know, I'm taking several streams a month, and, you know, I might only get a few good ones, but that's more than I would get if I only did a few. That's a really terrible business model, but... Not that this is a business, but feels like one sometimes. Oh, here we go. Of course, tomorrow we got the long-awaited, for whatever reason, Sonic Spinball stream coming up. I'm not awaiting it, but Toaster is. I think Toaster's more excited about that one than I am. And it's actually a Sonic game. It's a game that I used to be able to beat within like an hour, but since I haven't played it in a while, I can beat the first level pretty quick, but after that, I might get stuck on level 3 and 4. There's only 4 levels in the game, but the second 2 are pretty long. It is a good game, Sonic Spinball. Remember, my goal was always to get to 1 billion points, which you can't do. If you get to 999,999, that's as high as you can go. How do I know? Because I got all the way to that. And it took probably like 3 hours. I'm not even kidding. Oh, god damn. I don't like the way that blade is looking at me. Yeah, that looks like if I let it... Oh, okay. Why? Why 3D Blast? I mean, 3D Blast is okay. I could probably beat that game faster. Although getting all the Chaos Emeralds will take longer, but... Why? Granted, I love the music of 3D Blast. By, like, the 3rd level, I get frustrated by some of the physics, but the actual, like, music is really good. Some of it's been remixed in future Sonic games. Oh! God. Yeah. What's this? Some ambiguous power-up. I'm supposed to figure out what to do with it. Oh, it's a bomb. Made the bomb factory. It's a bomb. What? Wait, what? Okay. And it's gone. That might have been important. Like some kind of candy. What did I destroy? Something on the other side of that wall? Nah, can't get through it. Oh, well that's something there, but I can't get that all the way back up there. My guess is you have to use this to destroy some of those more stubborn blocks that don't want to be destroyed. This is about to blow up in my face. I was gonna say, just got rid of it before it could blow up. It still got me pretty good. Oh, okay. Nope, that would have gotten me a gear too. Whoops. Okay, now what? Oh, giant eels. Why did that have to be giant eels? Guess it just did. Ow. love having you shake the Wiimote. They just have to remind you in some form or fashion this is a Wii game. They can't just make it a game. It's like, nope, you want to get through this, you gotta use the Wiimote in some really janky way that only the Wiimote could do. And we'll see several such retro inconveniences when we have Retromania this Sunday at 2 p.m. I love how I can make literally any sentence topic into that. Like, you want a hot dog? Well, you know what's great? Retromania. I digress. Or do I? Say, that's gonna hurt. Watch out. Whoa, 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 ow. Alright. Yeah, no, we got Sonic Spinball tomorrow, as promised. Hard to believe we're already almost at the end of the road for Retromania. Sunday's the big show. Here we go. Let's go. It's more of a timing thing. It's like, I don't know. I mean, of course it's a timing thing. It's a video game. But still. Alright, what do we got now? Boss time? Guessing? Boss time. Not too many levels per act, but they get their money's worth. Ooh, here we go. Ominous music. Parasol Kirby. I'll be Ice Kirby. Why not? Uh-oh. What the hell? It looks like an angry Mario fish. It's the fatty puffer. Ow. Honestly, doesn't seem like that hard of a boss, but I know it just started. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's gonna be bad. Hey, what's up, Moletta? Thanks for joining the stream. I figure you're a Kirby fan. Oh, come on. Ah. I don't know why. You just have that Kirby fan type of deal going on. Come on. Oh, ouch. Oof. What the hell? Ow. He's going to start hitting him with his own stars. It seems to be doing more damage. Ah, it's going pretty well. How about yourself? Thanks for joining us today. I think that isn't Balan Wonderworld for once. Oh! Okay, that was just mean. Oh boy. Oh boy. Ow. Can't see. Oh, there we go. Ah. Kirby, yeah, but I still tune in regardless. Oh, I appreciate that. Naturally. You could say when it comes to this boss, I'm all washed up. Let me try maybe the spear guy on him. Maybe I can pop him with a big pufferfish. I do enjoy just chilling. Whoa, okay. I remember you. You seem to remember me. Just play nice, go quietly, we won't have any problems. Whoa, okay, watch out! Oof! I would have seen that coming now. Shoot. Ow. Oh, got him. I was going to feel that in the morning. Time be like stop? What does that mean? Who's kind? I mean, I do be like stop. Nice. I do what I can. It's actually my favorite Kirby game until the new one, which I think will be better. He's like, yay, you beat another thing. Yeah, I'll probably do a couple more levels here. Feel bad, Mo. You always show up toward the end of my streams, but I mean, I do enjoy streaming for, well, various people, but new people too. White wafers. Didn't we just have like an icy type of level? Well, I guess more ice it is. Put this one on ice for a little bit. I see. Yeah, I noticed you always stream like at night. Well, at least my night. I don't know what the time zones are, but... Ow. I hear that. I think this is, yeah, fighting Kirby. Kirby kicking butt right now. That's actually not a terrible idea, given the retro thing I'm going for. Well, you never know. Retromania, I mean, Retromania is on Sunday, but it's only the first episode of the year, so there's going to be plenty of Retromania all year long. I don't mean to make it seem like it's going to be the only one. Ice levels actually are kind of nice, especially when, you know, I haven't played one in a while. The game kind of checks all the boxes in that regard. All the different kinds of levels. Oof. Oh, Needle Kirby. I was wondering where he was. Wow. Finally got one of those. Oh. Looking forward to the Sonic movie, Mo. Forget if you're a Sonic fan, but it's like the only movie I talk about if I talk about movies on my stream. I'm like, hey, Sonic movie 2 is coming out. Like, a little over a month now. Oof. Oh, here we go. Ugh. Yeah, no, the first movie's really good, but I think the second movie's gonna be, like, just so much better. Oh, damn it. Well, yeah, my main complaint about the first movie was that at times it didn't really follow the games. In fact, a lot of times it didn't follow the games. But this one definitely has a lot more references for the eagle-eyed Sonic fan like myself. Oh god, I keep screwing this up. This reminds me of watching you play Donkey Kong Country with these barrels. Oh, shit. Damn. That's a Donkey Kong Country moment right there. Kirby doesn't just copy enemies, he even copies other Nintendo games. Yeah, I keep hearing rumors of like a new one for this year coming up or whatever. You never know. You know, the longer they go without one just means the more likely we are to get one. Games are always very popular, so I can't see why they wouldn't. I just did it again. This is where I'm going to lose a lot of my lives. Dang. That was almost kind of musical. Ow. Ow. Oof. Oof. Oh, here we go. Should have known. Oh! Ow. Oof. Oh, wow, that was close. Thank you, Kang. Alright, him. That Lasso Kirby. I don't know that I really need Lasso Kirby right now. I don't think I got anything, like, in terms of the spears or whatever. Whoops. Yeah, tomorrow we'll be checking out Sonic Spinball, the entire game. All 4 levels. Might take longer than I think, I don't know. Maybe it won't. You know, when you're a kid, a game seems like it takes like 2 or 3 hours, and then like you get older, you're like, wow, that only took like 20 minutes. Ooh, ice. Whoa, ouch. So exactly, you'd spend so long playing a game, it's like, you know, a really simple game by comparison, but you were young, you didn't know anything else. It's like, wow, this is a really long game. The game must be like 1,000,000 hours long, and you realize it's like, oh, it's 2 hours long. Ninja Kirby. I think I mentioned a Ninja Kirby earlier in the stream, too. Now we finally get to see him. He's swift like the night. Ow. Of course, it wouldn't be a ninja movie without ice and like snow statues that look like owls. He does seem faster in this form. Ow! Alright, one job to do. Not have that happen. Ouch! Come back! We can make it work! Yeah, that's what I thought. You need me, Kirby. Ninja powers. We can do this. Wow, I somehow got through that even though it was shooting fire. It's the magic of... Ow. Magic of that, forget it. Ow. Whew. Oh, that was close. Oh, the shoe. Oh, how I missed the giant shoe that you jump in with the spikes on it. Really something special, that shoe. What do we have here? There we go. Uh-oh. What's it doing? Ah. Not that bad. Whoa. Alright. I really want you to be Rock Kirby here. Whee! Oh, there we go. Ow. Wayne the Rock Kirby, well played. Bit generic, but still well played. Gotta give it to him. Oh, fruit. Ooh, Bean Kirby. Boss time. Or mini boss. Watch out. Oh. Oh, shit. Oh, it's super bonkers. I had enough trouble with regular bonkers. Oh, ouch. The whole thing is bonkers if you ask me. Oh, ouch. Oh, he dodged it. That ain't good. Got him. Get him. Super Hyper Mega Hammer. Or the Grand Hammer. Whichever works. Boom. Boom. You gotta say boom every time, just to get the point across. It's a better hammer than what we're used to. Boom. Alright, fine, don't do anything. Boom. Alright, fine, no boom. Boom. Yeah, better be something there. Boom. Alright, fine. Boom. You know the rest by now. Oh, ouch! Oh, I did not know that was going to happen. Then again, how could I? My first time playing that. I gotta start all the way back here? That sucks. That sucks something fierce. I don't know what to do about that. Oh! Oh, that's not good. Oh! Oh. What, did he just slap it away? He really did. Ow. Oh, he dodged it too. Not nice. Oh, that'll do it. I mean, I'd like to slap it away, but I don't have the hammer. But now I do. Well, we saw how much good that did me before. Beat Angry Video. There is no Angry Video Game Dude 3. Plus, I didn't beat the second one. But I appreciate the offer, all the same. But what we will see is me play many a great game this Sunday, too, for Retromania 42. Thunk. She gone. Oh, what am I doing? Oof, that's gonna leave a mark. This should give you plenty of extra lives to make up for all the ones you lose. And you will lose some. There we go. Now I know to wait there. Oh yeah, racking up those lives. That's what we be doing right now. Whoa, okay. Whoa, okay. Oh, jeez. Oh, okay. Oh, no. Oh, no. I forget it. It's not worth it. I'm just gonna go ahead and get the end of it here. With another game of the gold game. Heyo. Alright. Well, looks like that's going to do it for me today. But it's been another fun one here on the road to Retromania 42. Yeah. Which I am, of course, very excited about. Hope you are as well. But as always, thank you guys so much for watching the stream. This has been yet another great one. And, of course, tomorrow, like I said, we got... oh, good timing, then. Like I said, tomorrow we got Sonic Spinball going out, too. Of course, Toaster Cartridge, for whatever reason, really wanted me to play it. And it is a retro game, so it kind of works. Thanks for joining me, Maletta, Toaster Cartridge, Scarecrow, Big Mac, and anyone else who might have stopped by to say hello. Appreciate having you here for the stream. As always, we will see you in the next one. Until then, stay chaotic and blur out. The road to Retromania has just begun. All this week, enjoy retro-inspired streams by yours truly, Chaos Blur. All leading up to the debut of Retromania 42 this Sunday. And yes, Frankie, I'll be playing Sonic Spinball, so stop asking me about it. Retromania,